Good afternoon, class and professor. My name is Jason Sampson, and I'm doing a peer review on Caressa Steed, I believe. No disrespect, I was looking at the picture, I wasn't sure. I thought, well, it's a guy on the movie, it's a male on the video, so apparently, so okay, that's fine, doesn't matter. As far as the movie's concerned, to be honest, I like the transition of the scenes and whatnot, but I was a little confused by the darkness. It kind of started out with you laying in the dark, and then you say you're depressed and whatnot, and I totally get that. And I think you made the right move going to church and talking to someone. Um, I also feel like, well, as far as the storytelling goes, I was a little thrown off at first because I didn't know exactly what the premise of the story was. But I guess it's someone dealing with maybe addiction or like psychological situations, and God bless you, and I hope you're doing okay. I guess it was decent for the amount of time that we only had to do it. Uh, Going to church is fine. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really see a storyline, but I did see like a beginning, like you were saying. I think you were using I think what you were trying to do was say that the storyline was you getting a relationship with God, having a more of a relationship with the church, which is fine. And okay, as far as the story makes sense, I mean, I guess it makes sense as far as, like I said, you want to get closer with God, you go to church. Um, at first, I didn't know what was going on, but I mean, as the story went on and I watched it to the end, it seemed somewhat interesting, I guess. But okay, visual and audio elements. It was kind of dark, I said at first, but then I like how you transition to the church. I'm a big church person myself. I'm in a church. I'm a priest. I'm a ordained priest actually. I work in the church. So if you ever need help with stuff like that, you just send me a message as your fellow classmate. I understand what you're going through. We all have like things going on in our heads and our minds and our hearts. So more power to you. If the church helps, please always come to church. Um, okay. Creative suggestions. I would suggest. I get it. It was only a short amount of time, so I think you did an all right job. I'm pretty sure like if it was meant to be a little longer, you would have done a little more, but it was decent. I just don't like the beginning of it was a bit confusing because I didn't understand. But maybe if you could have added maybe a few more scenes to make it kind of flow. But I get it. Going from the bed to the church, I guess that's your transition point. Um, as far as encouragement, I encourage you to believe in what you believe in. Keep your faith in God, even though me and God's relationship is complicated too. I would never tell anyone not to go to church. I would never tell you not to believe. Keep going to church if that helps. Keep in touch with your doctor or whatever, just to keep your mental health and everything in check. And my advice, go outside more often. You're never alone. There's millions of people outside. If you ever feel lonely, take a walk outside, get to know some people, get to meet people, come out of your comfort zone, and that too will make you feel a lot better. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. I was excited. I liked the part when you were with the lady in the church and y'all were talking, and when she introduced and said, "Welcome to church." I like that part. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Pacing and transition was decent. Visual elements was a little all over the place, but like I said, I appreciate what you were trying to do because I'm into church myself. Even though I have my battles too, but I like that. Um, yeah. Okay, I guess that's pretty much it. Like I said, keep up the good work. It was a decent video, and in the future, make sure you write everything down, you organize everything, and keep filming, keep doing your job, and keep believing. Take care. God bless, and you all have a wonderful day.